What's going on, guys? You're well here, and welcome to Confabulate, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything. I'm your host, Yuval Sanchez. Thank you so much for stopping by. And today, guys, let me give you reason number 57 why I hate my friend here, Gustavo. Usually, when I plan these podcasts, I have a couple days to rehearse, to practice, to know what I want to talk about, and we have a pretty good interview. This guy snapped me today and was like, hey, I want to come on. And I'm like, okay, just give me a couple days. He's like, no, I want to do it today. So here we are today. I don't know what we're going to talk about. Let's see how this goes. Welcome, Gustavo. Thank you for coming by.
Hello. Yeah, this is going to be improvised, so we're going to see how this goes.
What do you want to talk about first? I don't know. Let me think. Let's start with how this friendship began, how we became Gustavo and Yoel.
Middle school at that little palm tree sitting area.
It was a little before that, but you're on
Fuck.
the right track. You're on the right track.
Wait, can I say bad words here?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm going to love this one.
Fuck. Go ahead.
I got a cramp. Let's see. God, it's been so long.
It was PE. We had PE, 8th grade.
8th grade.
Sweeney boy. Yeah, it was Sweeney.
Ugh, that lady, I swear to God.
And that's how we became friends. But then I lost some of my friends, and then you were like, meet me at the palm tree, because that's where your group hanged out.
Right. That's where I sat.
But I'm trying to remember like who was in our group. I think it was Yumi, David Guzman,
Isaac, Moses, Alex,
and Alonzo,
and a bunch of other weird people who we don't talk to anymore.
I mean, I talked to.
You talked to them, but yeah.
So that's how it all started, and then I went to high school, all of high school, and then it was you, me, Osiris, Rihanna, and Freddie, and Alex.
Whatever happened to half of those people?
I don't know what happened to Alex. I haven't talked to him. Freddie,
you haven't talked to him either.
Freddie, I saw him not too long ago.
Oh, really?
It wasn't planned, but
improv. That's my new go-to thing.
And then Rihanna, I haven't seen either or talked to. So
right, she probably hates us. Hope you hear this. I just let us know if you hate us.
Wish you the best. You and I lasted the longest. We made
literally, and it's weird because we're like nothing alike.
What do you mean nothing alike? We're like twins.
You're Puerto Rican and I'm Mexican. I mean, we basically speak Spanish. That's about it. You like cars. You don't like cars.
I don't like cars.
You like singing.
You like
sort
singing.
of like singing.
You like singing. I love Mexican food.
Oh, don't even get me started on Mexican food. So, funny story leading to this. So I went to Colorado for the weekend, right?
For a day.
It was actually no, it was not a day. It was
felt like a day.
I left Friday morning, like at 5 a.m. Got there like around 8-ish, I think it was. And I had never left California except to go to Mexico, right? So I've only traveled internationally. And this is my first time traveling nationally. And I'm used to, like getting extra checked because I'm crossing the border from Mexico where they smuggle drugs, right? So I was like wearing, light clothes, light shoes where you could just slip them on and off. And I get there and like all they do is just like the TSA screening where they, pass with the x-ray with their hands up in the air, right?
Yeah, the airport, right?
Yeah, the airport, yeah. And I only did that. And then they're just like, all right, just go to the lobby and wait for your plane. I was like, okay, that's good. So then we went over there, and it was like, it seemed too easy for some reason. But this was probably because I'm used to like, it being harder since you travel to Mexico.
Yeah.
Stay over there like 2 weeks or so, and then come back. So this trip was like pretty easy. But then on the way back was where I was waiting to get, go through customs and tell them, hey, I don't have shit on me. Let me go and just stamp my passport and say that I'm back in the USA, right? No, they just threw me into the lobby and they're like, go pick up your bags and get the hell out of here.
What the hell?
And this was like at the San Jose airport. Oh, and I got lost at the Denver airport. That shit's fucking huge.
Oh, I've been to that airport.
It's fucking huge.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walking.
Yeah, a lot. Especially if you're like
walking
in the A section and you got to get to like the E section.
No, I was in the arrival section on the jet strip, right?
Yeah.
I got there and we had to go pick up our bags in like the other fucking corner of the damn airport. So we started walking and then I got tired and I was like, where the fuck am I? So then we talked to a guard and we're like, hey, we just got here. We need to get our bags. And he's like, oh, just take a fucking train.
Yeah.
And I looked around and I was
they
like,
have that train.
I was like, are you high? Where's there a train? He's like, just go to the level underneath. It's like an underground one. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I've never been on a train, so I fucking fell on the train. You know how they like the minute they start going, it just like pushes you back.
Oh, you're gonna.
I was not used to that. I was standing straight up, right? I see the people. There was like 3 dudes in front of me, right? Yeah. They were all like bracing themselves, and I was like, "What the hell are these?" And I just fell back.
Dude, you're gonna love New York because the subways in New York.
God.
You're like standing next to each other. You can't even like move, and then it.
Oh yeah, this was totally not COVID safe. There was like easily. Oh, yeah. Everyone was like within a foot of each other in the fucking subway train thing. God. That's the worst. Luckily, I was double masking and had hand sanitizer everywhere I was going. You know.
Did you have a face shield?
No, I just had double masks and N95 and one of the other blue masks.
Yeah, I've flown twice during COVID, and it's fucking scary because you're in that plane and everyone's just there.
I mean, the plane wasn't that scary. You know, it's just okay. It was. I mean, I was sitting next to my sister, so I didn't mind. But if it was like you and someone else, I mean, I would probably be shitting bricks because you're like fucking sitting right next to him.
The one I went to was sold out though. Like every seat was full.
Oh yeah, yeah. Over here, we sat on the wrong seats twice, on the way there and on the way back. And luckily, I mean, there was only like one person, like, supposed to sit in those 2 seats. Yeah, they just like, all right, well, don't worry, we'll just like move over there, and they moved and we left us in our beautiful wing seats, you know. Where was I going with this? Oh, right. So, since you said you liked Mexican food, I go to Colorado, right? I get there, and I'm waiting for like to see like a couple Taco Bells, you know, some taco stands here and there, you know, nothing too much, but just like enough to where I could eat over there, right? I can't with you. Go ahead. I get there, right? And the first thing I asked someone was like, "Hey, what's a good Mexican restaurant around?" They, with the deadest face that they could possibly give me, they're like, Chipotle.
Oh.
I mean, Chipotle's not bad.
Yeah.
But also it's not like the best Mexican food I can imagine.
Yeah.
I just looked at him and I was like, oh. I was like, is there any other Mexican restaurant? She's like, yeah, no, it's just only Chipotle. Wow. And I was like, where the hell did I just land?
That's not even a Mexican restaurant.
Right, it's just like a fast food to go, you know, get a little wrap burrito with some beans on it, call it Mexican, right?
Yeah. What was the purpose of this trip? Remind me.
Oh, the purpose was to go with my sister to go do some Invisalign training and get my Invisalign done over there.
Oh, Invisalign.
Yeah. Super expensive.
Why did you want to get an Invisalign?
Huh?
Why did you want to get Invisalign?
Oh, because since Good question, actually. Why do I want to get Invisalign?
Should be.
No. Oh, okay. No. I remember now. No, it's because the lower part of my teeth, there's like a couple teeth that are like poking in and some poking out, so they're not like a straight shot. You know, they're like a little jagged. And I always feel that when I like press my tongue against the back of my teeth, I like press in and I feel like the teeth poking back in. And I'm like, I don't like this. So I went to my dentist here. It's like a private dentist, right, over in Marina. It's where my sister works. I just told her, hey, get me like an appointment with the dentist. So I go over there, and the guy's like, I mean, you don't have that bad of teeth. He's like, it's like it's livable. And then he's like, but you know what we could do? We could fix this here and then fix here and then straighten out these teeth and shit. And I was like, oh, I like that. I like that a lot. So I told him, sorry, well, how can I get these like done faster? He's like, well, your sister's gonna go do some training over in Denver, and I think the Invisalign people are like closer over there. So she's like, if you do all the paperwork here and then just go to Denver to get it scanned, they'll get it quicker and then they'll make them and then send them over.
Right.
So I was like, I mean, free trip to, well, technically free. I was like, free trip to Colorado? Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. So you don't need to go back to Colorado?
No, I don't.
You're just gonna wait for your.
Just gonna wait till they call me here and tell me, "Hey, your Invisalign's here. Come so we can explain to you what you could do."
Oh, sweet.
Anyways,
people are not gonna make it to the end of this podcast.
Damn it. Long story short, I wasted a lot of money. Next question.
Ooh, let me keep myself together.
No. Take your time. Don't worry. What, do you want to talk about political views now?
No, I don't, actually.
There's a lot of Trump people out there. There's zero Mexicans.
I could imagine, yeah.
There's zero Mexicans in Colorado. Trust me.
Oh, God.
I saw like a gardener. That's about it. One single gardener in my whole trip.
One gardener. Which is weird because Colorado, you said it's flat. There's a lot of land.
Yeah.
So there should be more gardeners.
Everything's dead. I got depressed. Super depressed. Since I'm a gardener here, and I'm used to like working with colorful plants, colorful trees.
Right.
I get over there, everything's dead yellow. Like no color whatsoever.
Yeah.
Didn't like it. I got depressed. I have some pictures, but like it's not fun. I thought the first thing I thought was like Colorado, mountains, snow, like exploring adventure. And it was nothing like that. We went to a town called Greeley. Have you ever heard about that?
No.
There you go. Never have I ever heard about it. Till my sister says, "Oh, by the way, we're gonna go stay in Greeley." I was like, "Okay, thanks." Yeah, but no, I did not like it. I mean, probably because I wasn't in the right time. They told me that I wasn't in the right time. And I was like, okay, that's a possibility. But still, I would not go back there. I mean, if I had to, I'll go. But like, just for fun? Hell no. Not liking this. Fun fact about Colorado.
Okay, stop talking.
Why are you cracking up?
Stop talking about.
Oh, by the way, we're not gonna edit this. This is a one straight shot like this.
Yeah, that's what I do. But like, I'm looking at the time.
How long?
And you've literally spent like half an hour talking about Colorado.
Do you want to restart this conversation?
No.
Then? I could.
Let's get into some juicy stuff.
Yay or nay, Barack Obama.
What does yay represent? What does nay represent?
Yes or no. Literally yes or no. Like, do you like him? Do you not like him? Are you for him? Are you not for him?
If I like them or not?
It's gonna be a random subject, so
yay.
It's gonna go from Barack Obama
Yay.
to quesadillas.
Yay.
Okay, what about sports bags?
Oh, it depends.
Adidas sports bags.
Yeah, that's the one I have. Yay.
I thought if you like the bag that's in front of me,
well, not that one. That's from North County, but my Adidas. Oh, it's right next to you. That one. That's what I would take to practice.
What about rainy days?
Yay. I don't like getting wet, but I like the aftermath. Okay. I like seeing everything wet, but I don't like getting wet.
Colorado's super dry, by the way.
I could imagine.
Yeah. What about Applebee's?
Yay.
Yeah, I've never been to Applebee's.
That's probably been like have you been to Chili's?
Nope.
Well, Applebee's is a lot better. It's good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. The color yellow.
Yay.
I would imagine your room is yellow.
Look at my room.
It's fucking yellow.
Underrated.
All right, whales.
Look at my phone.
Your phone is yellow as well. Your Nintendo Switch is yellow.
Yeah, it is.
The pillow on your bed is yellow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
My other room is yellow.
Surprised your car isn't yellow.
I want a yellow Jeep.
I noticed. That's why I said that.
I really want a yellow Jeep. What was the next one? Whales? Yay.
Yeah, whales. Nike Air Force Ones.
Assuming I know what that looks like, yay.
Sure. I don't think we can insert a picture in the podcast, but
I know what a Nike shoe looks like.
Okay.
And an Air Force, so yeah.
All right, the color green this time.
I don't like dark green. I like grass green or like light green, but if it's dark, because it kind of looks like brown.
Oh right, you're colorblind.
Thank you for that.
Oh fuck. Okay. All right. Your turn. Go. Just random subjects.
Oh, this is hard.
Exactly. That's why the improv makes it better. The
difference between you and me is that you just say shit, I think about it.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
I mean, she's a yay. Mm-hmm. Literally, yeah.
Dogs.
Depends on the dog. If they're those small dogs that you could carry in a purse, that's a nay. Too small. If they're a big shepherd dog, oh hell yes, that's a big ass nay. You know?
Pan Express.
Oh hell yeah, that's a big ass nay. Or yay. Yay. Shit. Oops.
McDonald's?
McDonald's is a sometimes yay. Because it only smacks when it's like past 12. and you're super hungry.
When you want some nuggets.
You want some fucking nuggets, and you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna go get some nuggets. Like, exactly, literally after this video, because it's like what? It's already 8:55 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
After this, once we're done recording this, fuck, some chicken nuggets are gonna smack.
The beach.
Oh, that's a hell fucking yes.
Really?
Yay. I missed it in Colorado. I'm used to, waking up and looking at the ocean. Guess what? There's no fucking ocean over there.
Yeah, I think it's kind of in the middle of.
It's in the middle of the
continent.
fucking nowhere.
Dude, I'm going in like a week or two to South Dakota, and then to Wyoming.
The hell is there over there? I went to Wyoming.
And then to Wyoming, and then to Utah, and then Nevada. And
interesting.
It's a road trip.
Oh, okay,
all dry,
yeah.
All flat, or
dry, flat land. Yep.
Are there mountains?
There's a couple. So here's a little tidbit before we continue our yay or nay. Mm-hmm. I went to Wyoming, right?
That's where all the buffaloes are, right?
I did not see one buffalo, yo.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It's like a cowboy thing,
Cowboy?
Right? Yeah, it's like Western. It's supposed to be Western.
Okay.
So we drove from like the town where we were to Wyoming to the city of Cheyenne.
Wait, when you went to Colorado, you drove to Wyoming?
I drove over there. I had nothing else to do, yo. I was stuck in a hotel room.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
Anyways, from the town where we were staying to Wyoming was like an hour drive. I was like, it's flat land. How far can it be? So I head over there, and I'm like waiting for like fucking scenery change out of nowhere, right? Because it's a whole new different state. It's still flat. Nothing of like I think the nicest thing was like a rock formation. That's about it. And to leave my mark, I took a piss somewhere in a plant, right on the border of Colorado and Wyoming.
Oh, is it cold?
Okay, so in the morning, I don't know because I was inside the hotel the whole time. Most of the time.
Okay.
Oh God, most of the time I was inside the hotel in my beautiful 71-degree hotel room. Super warm.
That's hot. I'm already sweating.
No, that was warm. It wasn't hot. And in the mornings, it'd be like 27 degrees outside. And the thing is, there's a difference between California cold and like over there cold, right? Because here it's more like a wet cold, moist cold, like moisture in the air and stuff. It gets cold and like feels even colder. Over there, it's a really dry cold, and like, if you realize that it's cold, like if you think about like if you say like, oh fuck, it's cold, like obviously you're gonna be cold. But if you don't say it, you could like kind of like go with it without noticing it.
Okay. So it is cold.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking cold.
Yeah. Are we still doing yay or nay?
Still yay or nay, yeah.
Coffee.
Ooh, coffee. Depends on the coffee style. If it's a venti iced latte with an extra shot of espresso, right? Super hot steamed milk, that's a yay.
I like iced coffee.
And
I don't like hot coffee.
The thing is, hot coffee in the morning gets me kind of groggy, Instead of fixing me up, it gets me kind of like...
Oh, yeah, it makes me want to shit.
Yeah, oh yeah. Coffee's a laxative, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't like drinking it.
Yeah. Sometimes bad. I forget about that. And boy, when I have to go, I have to go. Anyways, next.
Pizza.
Depends where it's from, but sure, I'll say yay.
Right. Flautas. What? Tell me the difference between flautas
and enchiladas.
And tacos dorados.
Oh. Okay. Literally, what's inside of them.
Oh.
Because flautas, I think... Okay, don't quote me on this, because I haven't had flautas in a cool minute.
Yeah.
But I think flautas are the ones that are rolled up like into a joint, right?
Yeah, and they're fried.
Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then tacos dorados are like just folded tacos that are fried on each side, and then you just put like veggies on it. So it kind of depends on what's inside, because like a flauta like has chicken,
it's like
and cheese chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And tacos dorados, you can make them out of anything.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me ask. Let's play another game.
Go for it.
I'm gonna give you a person that we know. Yep. And
Okay. Why are you laughing? I'm scared.
Should I be scared? I don't want it to go bad.
Let's make it go worse. I could do whatever I want on this podcast.
No.
Or can I? Is there stuff I'm limited to?
I don't want to say one nice thing and one bad thing. How about let's just
go with it. See what ends up.
Our thoughts on that person, basically.
Sure, go for it.
We are gonna start with Bree.
She's a really nice person, you know. Really
Bree.
good friend.
Great friend.
She wouldn't take a drink the other day. Oh, did you see that? I sent you a video, right?
No.
Yes, where it said if you see this video, you have to chug a beer.
Yes.
Okay, I sent it to her, and she's like, "Oh no, I can't do that. I'm on cloud 9." I was like, "Well, hop on cloud 13 then." I mean, get crossfaded on a Tuesday night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she didn't do it. Anyways, I am not butthurt about it. Only one person did it, and I posted on my story.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it either.
A
lot of people said.
I told you I wasn't going to.
I think I am not an alcoholic. You know why? Because I can have a lot of beers at my house, and like I'm not tempted to go. Oh, let me go like chug one right now. Let me just go have like one once in a while. Mm-hmm. Like I have one like when I'm eating and stuff, but like not every single day. Where like I'll chug one at the same exact time.
Yeah.
So and I realized I have a lot of alcohol readily accessible. Because most of the people said, "Oh, sorry, I don't have a beer on me." And I'm just like, I just opened my fridge and I have like a couple 24 packs just chilling in the fridge.
Yeah.
White Claws, Trulies, Truly iced teas, Truly lemonades, everything.
Yeah, I have liquor everywhere in this house.
All right. I like how Bree's conversation turned into liquor. Anyways, next person.
Melly.
She's my neighbor, right? A lot of people in middle school said that if we were related, since we'd carpool together.
Yeah.
A lot of people was like, "Is like Melly your sister?" I'm like, "No, we're just neighbors. We carpool together."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I grew up like when I first went to your house. I didn't know you guys were neighbors, and I'm just like, wait.
I think I texted.
Of my best friends are neighbors.
I think I texted you once. I was like, "Yo, are you like at Melly's house?" And you're like, "Yeah." I was like, "Go outside." Remember, I think I was like, "Go outside." Like, I'll be right there. Like, I'm like right next door.
Yeah, I could go like next door. What happened to that long ass trampoline that you had? That big
I gave it to some kid that needed it.
Oh, needed.
By needed it, I mean he liked it when he went there, and I was like, "I'm old. I don't think I'm gonna be jumping on a trampoline for too long." So I just gave it away.
No, I jump on mine all the time.
But now I miss it because now I don't have nowhere to go jump on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next person.
Wait, I didn't talk about Melly, did I?
No.
Well, Melly's my best friend.
You said
that's enough. Yeah. She was the first guest.
Booty tickled, by the way.
Next person is going to be. Should I give you someone that? It's because it's hard to pick one for you because you don't really.
I don't really talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't really have a lot of friends, but that's
I don't. Like in reality, I don't. Yeah. My only friend is work.
Yeah.
I like to work like every single day of the week.
Yeah. But like, do you ever like get sad about it at all, or no? Because a lot of people they would if all they do is work.
The thing is, when you're working, you don't really notice like, you don't really pay attention to like, oh, like are people like sending me messages? Oh, are people like snapping me or like inviting me to here, inviting me to drink? Like you're just working and you don't really realize like, holy crap, another day just went by without you noticing it. Like all you did was work all day. So it's kind of like a distraction from like all this.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if you like plan to go out, like let's say every other day, right? You kind of get into the habit of like not working, right? And like going out or doing this or today let's go do that, right? You kind of get in the habit of being lazy. And I found out that if I start doing that, like in examples when we'd go to school, right? I started getting lazier and lazier, and I would start putting work second and going out to have fun and do stupid shit that would not help me out at all first, right?
Yeah.
And that's like it's a big problem, right? Because work is what gave me money to live.
Yeah.
And going out and having fun and doing burnouts and crashing into cars didn't. I didn't crash into the cars, by the way. Someone else did, and I was in the passenger seat, and I cracked up because the other dude was at fault, and he stared at us dead in the eye. He's like, "Watch me do this burnout," and he did, and crashed into the car that I was in.
Yeah.
You know who you are. Oh, well, he's probably never gonna hear this, but surprised if you do. You know.
But like, it's completely okay to do that stuff, though. But it's just you just realize what your priority is and what's important, which is work, because that's what's making.
Realize.
Yeah.
We're old. We are 20. We are in our 20s, right?
I'm older than you.
You are. That's even worse, man. You just called yourself old. I said we're old, and you just said I'm older than
I'm
you.
like
So
a good 6 months.
Sorry, Grandpa, over here.
I bought a bottle of rosé today.
Oh, you forget
the
you're
lady's
21.
like, ID, please. I'm like, oh, here.
Oh, wow. I can't wait till I'm 21. I'm gonna buy so much alcohol.
Are we still going gambling?
Oh, hell yes, for my 21st.
Well, I don't know how to gamble, but
We're not gonna. Oh, don't worry. You'll find out once you're like negative $700 in your account.
Oh, I'm not spending a
Oh,
dollar.
I'm either coming back super broke with like no bucks in my pocket or in my account, or coming out super rich. Well, not super rich, but like rich enough to the point where I said, I made some money.
Yeah. And what kind of things do you gamble? Like, what kind of games?
So, I'm pretty simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tried going to the roulette. No, sorry. I tried going to the slots. You know, the ones where you just like put your money and then just push a button and it'll roll. Slots, right? And I found they take your money pretty easily, right? Like, there's not much risk involved. You're just giving them your money, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you'll get $5 back."
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, you'll get $20. Give me $20, right? Like, you kind of don't have a control over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the last time I went to the casino, right? I tried the slots. Was not happy at all. I only had $25 left out of everything I took, and I took a pretty penny, you know. I think it was almost like $800 or so. So I was on my last $25, and I was like, you know what? I'll just leave these in case I want like a soda or some chips or something. So I started walking around, and I get to this game called the roulette, which I've never played, nor did I know how to play. But I remember seeing on some YouTube videos from David Dobrik, right, where he bets money on a color. Right, he'd be like, "I'm gonna buy," or something related to that, or some of his friends or someone else. You know, they'd bet like $10,000 on black or something. I remember something like that. So I was like, this is interesting, right? So then I sit down. I obviously with my last $25, I sit down and I tell the guy, I was like, "Hey, like, you know how with the COVID thing, like you have to be separated, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's like those Pyrex windows like all around where you're sitting, so you can't like cough into the guy sitting next to you, or you can't cough into the guy dealing the cards or whatever."
Yeah.
So then I told the guy, I was like, "Hey, how do you play this, right?" And with him with his mask on and the fucking Pyrex sheet in front of my face, I didn't understand shit of what he said. He explained it really. I'm pretty sure he explained it pretty good, but I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
But all I understood was minimum is $25, maximum is 1,000. You could bet on any one of these squares. If you land on this square, it's like blah blah blah. And I kind of dozed off because I was like, "Ooh, look, that's a shit ton of numbers, and that's a shit ton of colors, and that's a shit ton of like stuff here where you could win." And I just look at him and like I gave him a nod of like, "Okay, yeah, I got it," but I didn't get it. So I bet my last $25 on the color black. Like it, because have you seen the roulette before? It's like right, like a giant circle, and they toss a little ball in there, and it'll land on a number.
Yeah, it spins.
And then it lands on a number and a color, like a black 23 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, betted my last $25, and I won. And now I had $50.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
So then I went again, right? I bet the $50. I made $100.
Ooh.
I was like, oh, I'm starting to like this.
That's when I would leave.
No, boy. Hell no. I was like, I brought $800 in here. I am not gonna leave until I have at least what I brought back, like, so I could be like call it even, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I started going like that, but like not going too crazy, like not betting the 100 and then getting like that, right? I started betting like another 25 here, another 50 here, go back to the 25. And obviously, there's times where you don't get it and you lose money, right? But then there's times where you get it a little too good, and oh shit, there's a little section on there where it's what's it called? It's like they pay you 2-1, right? So whatever you bet on that little square, if it lands on the square, they'll pay you 2 times whatever you put in.
Right.
And when I found that one, I was like, so with $25, I'll make with $25 I'll make 75.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty good, right? So in one time I bet $100 on that little square, and I made $300. And I was like, holy crap, this is it's pretty good. And the thing is, like, it's not like the slots where you just put your money in and the slot decides when you win or when you don't, right? This is more like you actually have to look at how it's rolling, like look what's happened before, look for trends, right? Like some mathematical shit that I don't remember, but just remind, like you just kind of, you kind of feel it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what I like, the roulette, but that's what I'm gonna do on my 21st. I'm gonna plan on taking a couple grand and not coming out with less than double digits.
You do that. I'm gonna be at the bar.
There is no bar. You just call them. Like if there's a waiter box, you can buy. Just be like, "Hey, I want a beer," and they'll go and take it to you. I mean, obviously, I couldn't order a beer. I ordered waters, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like, I'll gamble, but I want to be drunk when I'm gambling, so then I don't have to think, and I'm not.
God.
Because I don't.
I'm pretty sure if I gambled drunk, I would be broke. I'd be like super broke. I'd be like, I'll bet everything I have on that little number, and then lose it, and then just.
Is that a hotel too, where you gamble?
Yeah, it has a hotel, and that's what I'm planning to do.
Oh, so we're staying the night.
Yeah, we're gonna probably stay because I don't want. Last time I went to the casino, I drove back at like 5 a.m.
Yeah, fuck that.
We left around 10, got there around 1, and then left at 5.
10, 1, 5. Oh.
Yeah, so. That's a lot of not sleeping, For me, that goes to sleep around 8-ish.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we're going to go to the casino and waste money.
I'm excited.
All right, who else are we talking about? We totally got sidetracked off on this. I noticed I do that a lot. I just, we're talking about something and I just remembered. It, freaking snaps right into my head and I have to tell you right now or else I'll forget about it.
That's why this episode is so good, because it's mostly just you talking, saying what's on your mind. What else is on your mind?
What else is on my mind?
You
Damn.
could be a good podcast host also.
God. I feel like I'll bore people. People who are listening to this, if I bore you, I do apologize about this. This is the first time me talking on a podcast.
I mean...
And the first time me talking in general. I've never talked before,
Yeah, you barely ever talk.
Yeah.
So I guess when it's...
So this is perfect because, you don't get to see my face and I could just be talking and talking.
That's right,
and talking.
we're not being filmed, thank fucking God. That's why I kind of like it, because...
You can't see me chilling in my Carhartt sweater with my Nike sweatpants on a beanbag, drinking my Starbucks venti lemonade. Ah, shit, wait, what is it? No, it's a venti... ASMR for a second there. It's a venti very berry hibiscus lemonade refresher with extra ice.
And you can't see me in my matching Christmas pajamas.
I was gonna mention that. Why are they Christmas pajamas?
I got these for Christmas.
But why in the middle of, what are we, March?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm living out of a bag. So what I bring is what I have. So I don't really have much options.
Okay. But why Christmas?
I don't know.
Are you in the Christmas spirit right now?
I'm always playing Christmas music. I love Christmas. That is true. I love giving gifts. I love everything. I love the cold weather. I love the tree. I love fucking everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I was gonna say something really important until you distracted me.
With Christmas pants.
No, with I was gonna say that I love doing a podcast a lot better than YouTube, because YouTube videos, you can't upload this shit. No one's going to watch a YouTube video for over an hour.
Right.
Podcasts, they're meant to be listened to for a long time.
Just people doing their shit, cleaning their house,
they
picking their nails or some shit, right?
That's what I do with podcasts. I put one on and then I just do my own shit or study or whatever.
So I surprisingly, I've never listened to podcasts before.
Really?
Yeah. I always hear shit about some guy named Joe Rogan or something, right? Some podcast that he does or something. That's the only thing I have in my mind about podcasts. That's just people talking and going on and on about political views or some shit.
Yeah. Well,
or why the Earth is flat and stuff like
every
that.
Every podcast is different theme, and
yeah, and I've heard about them like on the radio. It come out like on iHeartRadio that they have like something podcast or some other podcast, but I've never like actually listened to a podcast.
And your phone comes with the podcast app.
Yeah,
which is weird. So everyone could listen to it if they want to. You just gotta look me up. Just search UL Sanchez.
The minute you said,
or look up Confabulate.
The minute you said about this, I like looked on my phone for the podcast app.
Yeah.
That I obviously deleted because I didn't use.
Oh, you deleted the app.
Yeah, but now I added it back, so now I'm gonna listen to myself over and over again. Till I make another one.
How was that song that you recorded? Have you been listening to it?
I have not been listening to it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, I realized why, and my little sister's the one that told me why I don't like how it sounds. Because you know how we were doing it at your mom's house, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of whispering to the microphone. Like, instead of singing, like, my guts out, how was the song supposed to be?
Because you were shy.
Yeah, I was shy. I've never recorded my voice. Yeah. So I kind of realized that. My sister's like, yeah, it's because you didn't, like... Because if I'm singing, like, outside, fuck, I could just, like, sing my guts out.
Yeah.
And I'm used to hearing myself singing outside, like, full blast, like, from the bottom of my lungs. And when I'm inside, I'm, like, I'm hearing myself, like, bounce off all the walls. And I'm just thinking about, like, oh, I just had, like, a mini voice crack there. And then that fucks up with the rest of whatever I'm recording.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that song is going to probably get erased from your phone the minute you forget about it.
Well,
and your computer.
I still have it there. Maybe I should upload it to YouTube.
Maybe you shouldn't. That's a horrible song. I'll probably record another one, like a nicer one, in, like, the outdoors or something, or some open space where I can actually, like, sing.
True. Yeah.
Because remember, I sing better when I'm drunk. You can ask Brie about that. She was at the party at my house, where we were just having a normal conversation. And I was like, hey, I'll be right back. I walk out, and then next thing you know, I'm singing in front of everyone. I was like around the point where I was supposed to black out. Like, everything was moving, and I couldn't get the lyrics on my phone. And I had them on my phone, and I forgot about the lyrics. I was too panicked on, like, not trying to tip over because I was pretty fucking drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never really sang. Do I sing when I'm drunk? I don't think I do. I dance.
You dance and start fidgeting around with stuff when you're drunk.
And I love talking to people.
You do.
Drunk. I don't care who it is. They'll probably get me to cry too.
Oh yeah, you cry when you're drunk.
Every single time.
Dude, no, I don't know why.
I got so drunk. I found my sister's book, something about an elephant, and the first page was literally like, "You're never gonna be able to fly." I was
Jesus Christ! What kind of book was this? One of those Dr. Seuss books or something?
I think so. They were bullying the elephant. They're like, "You're never gonna be able to fly."
Oh crap!
And I was crying like hard, and then I skipped to the end.
And he flew.
And the elephant was flying.
Oh.
And I absolutely
that's where it's
lost
at right now.
I lost it.
Right, kind of joy there.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think we're almost to an hour.
We are? Wow, this is like my normal conversation time. Yeah, if you're still here, send me a message and I will Cash App you $1.
Honestly.
Luckily, I don't have $1, nor do I have Cash App. But you can imagine yourself getting $1 from me through Cash App. All right, well, what else are we going to talk about?
We're probably like around 50 minutes.
Okay.
Because I told you to come in around an hour ago. So it's been,
50 minutes. Okay.
I want to talk about something deep.
Deep. Like the ocean deep.
We could actually talk about
Marinara Trench deep, because that's pretty fucking deep.
How much? We've only discovered like 20% of the ocean.
Okay, don't hit me with oceanography facts because I don't know any.
Imagine we have 80% of the ocean more to discover. Down there.
Just let that sink in.
In the dark.
Super fucking dark, by the way.
That scares me. I'm not going over there. The ocean scares me. I don't want to go.
I thought you were trying to become a whale.
Well, I'm sure when I die, I'll become a whale in my afterlife.
All right. Sounds reasonable.
But if I'm going to be in the ocean, I don't want to be a whale.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be in the ocean. That's scary. Might as well. I'd rather like become a cat or something. Just I'll be
to get run over by a car.
No, I'll be taken care of. I'll be in the house. I'll eat all I want. What? I don't gotta worry about shit.
Okay.
What else? God.
Improv. All right. Tell me a joke.
What do you call a...
Say it. I know it's a very bad joke. Just say it.
Do you remember when in high school when Andy and Nicole would give the jokes?
Right.
Every day in the announcements.
Yeah, in the announcements.
I remembered one of them.
Which one is it?
What do you call a pie? Wait.
What do you call a pie?
What do you call a pile of cats?
A mountain.
Yeah.
God, how do I know that answer? Jesus. Andy, if you're listening to this, I always listen to all those jokes, by the way.
Andy's going to come on the podcast. Can you believe that? I asked him and he said yes.
You're spilling.
Oh.
Surprise!
Will this be out before Andy comes?
So I'm not going to be posted next?
I try to post every Monday.
Who else have you recorded with? Or can you not say that?
No, I can't say.
Okay, how many people are before me?
Well, I might post yours first.
Yeah, you better.
But, yeah, Andy will come on in the future.
Okay.
He lives in fucking Reno.
Right, his mom at the... Rewind. His grandma at the bakery is the one that tells me, oh, you're Andy's friend. I'm like, oh, yeah.
You know what? I've never been to that bakery.
Never.
I've tried the donuts he brought to school, but I've never...
You've never been to that bakery?
I never would have heard
You're not living your life, man.
I never.
Those shit smack with hot Cheetos. Those shit smack by themselves. You know, it's just a whirlwind of flavor. I'll say that.
Dude, Andy's gonna think I'm obsessed with him because I mentioned him in the first episode. Now we're talking to him. Then I'm gonna have him on. He's gonna.
There you go, Andy. That's a sign. That's a sign. Your podcast is probably gonna be the best one since you stream. Yeah, he's already used to talking, so you guys are gonna have the time of their life.
That's actually why I want to have him on, to talk about his Twitch and his streaming account.
Right? Yeah.
Because people need to promote their shit. Doesn't matter what you do. I want everyone to come on. I don't care who you are.
All right, well, we're gonna get into some deep shit right now. I just remembered.
Okay, I'm gonna have to cut a bunch of shit out, but okay, what happened?
Damn it! I wanted this to be a whole single piece without
no
cuts, no edits.
We'll see. What's your question?
Love life.
Right.
Okay. I was expecting for a different kind of response, but okay.
Right.
So,
non-existent. But go ahead, dive deep. I don't care.
So, who's your boyfriend?
Nobody.
You have a boyfriend. I know it. I could feel it. Why'd you go?
Because I have boyfriends, but they're unrealistic. I have imaginary boyfriends.
Go on.
Celebrities.
Go on. All right, let's find out what kind of dudes Yoel's into now.
Well, I've already told you this. Like, my type is not
existent.
No, my type is.
Oh god.
That's the end of this podcast.
That's the end of this podcast. Thanks for joining us. The next time.
No, like my type is not the like very feminine type.
More manly, macho man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just someone that compliments me. They can't be. Yeah.
Self-centered.
I have nothing against those kind of guys. It's just that's not my type.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That was your question?
That was my question. Yeah, I thought this was going to go into like a deep web.
There's nothing. I've never been in a relationship. I don't care. I don't know.
Who do you have a crush on?
Nobody.
That I know.
We're in COVID. I don't go out. I don't see people. I don't.
Who do you have an imaginary crush on?
Like a realistic one or unrealistic?
We'll do both. We're already here.
Well, realistic, nobody.
Way to kill the vibe, man.
No, but I've always had, like, my celebrity crushes.
As in Justin Timberlake?
I wouldn't say he's one. We have the same birthday, but...
There you go. What else?
He's
celebrating on the same day.
Nah, but he's, like, in his 30s. He's almost 40.
And you are?
21.
Half his age. You get half the check, man. Just think about it.
It's always been Shawn Mendes and Harry Styles, and
I didn't know this.
I think that's it.
There's more, but you just don't want to say them. I know it.
No, let me look at my wall.
Oh my god! Oh, look at all the people you have on there. Well, it's always been Sam Smith. I know that one.
No, I've never had a crush on Sam Smith.
You do now.
No.
Ow,
that's actually it.
Really? Interesting. What about Hosier? Is that how you say it? Hosier? Halsey? No, wrong person.
Hosier, the Take Me to Church.
Oh yeah, that guy.
No.
I saw an SNL about him. It was funny. That's how I remembered.
Let's talk about Piece by Piece by Kelly Clarkson.
Actually, you know what? The when I listened to that song, I was in an emotional state.
Were you?
Which made me cry. But now I listen to it, and it's just a song.
We were 16.
Exactly. It was a fucking... What's it called? A hormone fucking mixture of our lifetime over there.
Hormone?
You know?
No, I don't.
You know? Like... not middle school. High school. Freshman year. Oh, excuse me.
16 is... Junior year, probably beginning.
Was it junior year? No, it wasn't.
Maybe end of sophomore year. 2016, yeah.
2016,
no, that's junior year.
Was it junior? Okay, yeah. I don't remember it being junior year, but okay. Yeah, now I listen to that song and it does nothing. I think I only cried because you guys were like starting to cry out. I didn't want to be like the only one like, oh, he doesn't have feelings. I think that's why I cried.
But it's a sad song.
It is a sad song. I mean, I'm not going to say that
it's not sad. And a sad performance.
You only cried because Kelly Clarkson cried you all. That's the only reason I will
cry right now watching it. Like, it doesn't matter how old I am or how many times I've seen it.
Right.
It's a sad fucking song.
Okay.
Can we end it now?
Okay, one last topic.
Oh my god.
I mean, do you want to end it here and just be all right, bye?
We've been rambling for the past hour.
But you're going to edit some of this out, right?
You wanted the full thing.
I do want the full thing, but you're going to make it shorter.
If I'm taking anything out, it's going to be...
this.
The 40 minutes of Colorado.
Yeah.
When do you want to move out?
Never.
Because I want to move out. I need a roommate. No one wants to fucking move out.
I want to move out, man.
I want to move out.
All right, let's talk about that, actually, now that you said it. It's come to my attention, like, a lot of people are waiting to, like, they're, like, not waiting. They can't, how do I say this? Like, they're just waiting for the minute that they move out of their house. Like, everyone's just like, oh, I can't wait till I move out, or, oh, I'm going to move out in, like, a couple of days, right? And I'm like comfortable at my house with my parents, you know? Like, I don't want to move out. If anything, I want to stay there as long as I can. Like, yeah. Is it because of how my household is, or is it like, am I seeing the picture wrong?
Yeah, you are. It's your household.
Is it? Damn. Now I feel bad.
Mine is like, I need to leave.
I mean, all of our households are chaotic, you know?
I need to leave.
Huh.
But like, I don't know. But I also wanted to leave when I was 18. I think it's just because I've been ready for 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't see myself leaving my house.
Not even like when you're 25?
Oh, no. Well, obviously when I'm older, yeah. But like, probably, probably around like 25-ish or
25
24. Well, it all depends on what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if I find the right one, obviously, like, once that time comes, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But like, meanwhile, I'll just chill and, you know, ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
That's a part of a rap song. Just popped in my head.
It's so weird because I don't know. I don't see my future. Well, I don't know what my future will look like.
Actually,
in a few years, it's a bit scary.
To be honest, my future, I never see myself in the future. Like, I can't see myself.
Oh, you just live in the present.
I just live in the present and keep pushing forward to the future that I don't know what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, so you're not really like...
I'm not really like focused on like, oh, by this age I'm gonna have this, or oh, by this age I'm gonna do this, or by this age, right? I'm just like, the time will come to do whatever I need to do, right? Yeah. Might as well just like focus right now and see what happens later on. I mean, obviously in between that I always do something else, right? Like this Colorado trip, it was like out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They told me like, oh, they told me a month ago, but I never said yes or no. And then my sister was like, "Are you gonna go with me?" I was like, "Fuck it, all right."
Yeah.
And I just left. And you know, like, it. How can I say? Like, it never goes the way I want it to, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Like, there's times where I've said, "Oh, like I'm gonna save up like this amount of money," right? There's always that little expense, or the little thing I want, or this little thing that happens to me, or I go out and buy food for everyone, or I go out and impulsively buy an iPad that I don't need that I now have,
Yeah.
or impulsively buy one set of AirPod Pros, right? That Apple store has really been the reason I'm broke. Apple in general, they just make such good shit, man.
Yeah. So I guess like what you're saying is kind of like you can never really plan it because there's always going to be something unexpected coming.
Okay, and unexpected is the
from it.
wrong word. It's
unexpected.
expected, but it's kind of like implied that it's unexpected, you know?
Not planned.
Not planned. I don't know. We need to find another word for that, but
Not planned.
yeah, because literally, yeah, it's not planned. Because sometimes things do happen, sometimes don't, and I think it doesn't help that I'm an impulsive buyer.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
And fucking Instagram's ads are pretty juicy, you know? Send me some Coach wallets, and I'm like, oh, I need
You
a
see Coach wallets? I see some dumb shit.
I get a lot of brand. Like right now, I just saw a Prada ad.
I see a pillow shaped like a cube.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Like,
See that you see? They're tracking us and seeing what we watch.
why the fuck would I want a pillow?
I last like fancy ad I remember was for some fucking indoor plants, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they just ship them to your house and they're ready. You just put them in a corner and just let them grow, right? That was that one, and then I get all those Gucci ones, like the really nice ones.
Mm-hmm.
I get those ads a lot.
What do you think of Kendall Jenner having her own tequila?
I didn't know this. This is a surprise to me, actually.
Until now?
Until now, yeah, I didn't know.
She's having her own tequila, but she's saying that
she's gonna be like a Kirkland brand.
She
you know,
went
like
to Mexico. And,
bullshit.
And
I mean, she probably
she's
did.
been working on this for years, and
until I taste it, I'll let you know.
And she was drinking the tequila
Hater.
by itself.
Oh, she must be.
I don't know.
Fisting
She's been
shots
getting hate. I
left
don't
and
know
right.
why.
Really? Huh? No, I didn't hear about this. I didn't know this was happening.
Yeah, that's the thing with her tequila.
Oh, it's like the Elon Musk tequila. It's like $250 a bottle.
Oh wow.
It's shaped like a fucking thunderbolt or something.
Mm.
And I was impulsive. I was about to buy a couple bottles, you know.
A couple,
yes. Because the thing is, like, because I'm trying to make a wine cellar, you know, with like a bunch of bottles of alcohol that I just have stored up till like for later on when I'm old, and I just say, you know what, today I'm gonna make this drink, or today I'm gonna feel like this drink, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is like for when I'm older, like older, or if I have someone like over, I'll be like, oh, let me crack open a brand new bottle of blah blah blah, right? And the thing is, for every bottle that I buy, I need to get an extra one that I actually open, and like the one that I use in case anyone needs a shot, or anyone needs to get like a drink or something. Like, I have 2 bottles, so I have like 2 bottles of every single one that I have. One that I use and one that I have stored away.
Yeah.
For when I make my wine cellar, and just keep them there in a controlled environment.
Do you do that every time you buy 2?
Well, sometimes it happens where I buy one, and then later on, in a couple months later, I say, just get another one.
Right.
Either that, or I open the bottle and I get really sad because I opened the bottle because it wasn't supposed to be opened, and then I say, you know what, I need to fix this, and I go buy another one.
Yeah. Okay, we need to end this podcast.
Okay.
This is too long.
Damn it! I wanted to go all the night till like 4 hours or so.
We're not having a 4-hour episode.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one would watch it.
All right.
All right. Well.
Let me do my conclusion.
Oh, you have a conclusion? See, you could tell I
my closing.
All your videos. Continue.
Thank you guys for watching Confabulate. Really appreciate it. Thank you to Gustavo for stopping by.
Improv
Episode. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.